Yeah. We back at it again, goddamn it, part two. Members Monday. I told y'all, man, I had a couple technical difficulties over this bitch. Yeah, me. My phone died just in the middle of the goddamn broadcast. So right then and there, it automatically throws me off. So that means I would have to set another device up. So I just cut it and charge my device. Shout out everybody in the chat already. Members Monday Part 2. You already know what it is. Shout out who we got that bitch already. Shout out Rod Walker, J. Cole. I see you, Poppy Dangerfield, Panther Pride Podcast pulled up for another part. Part 2, is it? Carolina Panther, Paul's up 87. Shout out my guy. Shout out Panther Superfan. 336 Boston. We in it bit. Shout out Boston. Shout out Ron. I see you, Landon. What's poppin', baby boy? Shout out Landon Crazy Ass. Shout out Underground West. Trucker 49. D Cash. Provide Not Kill. What up with you? Squad Down Production. Derek Lynch. Marcos Cash, what's good? What's good with you? Roadmaster Unlimited, SC Space, Broski Bear, Dobo Smith, Candy Girl, I see you. Danielle, what's poppin', Danielle Certain? She in here. Yeah. Shout out Keep Pounding, Choppy, Nathan. Yeah. Knock, what up? Pull back up on me, Dallas Leggett, Forceful. What's that? Fully Focused. What's up, Fully Focused? Shout out Elaine back for another dose of this shit. Yeah, because we got cut off. We was rudely interrupted. Shout out Tom. Squad Down say, yep. Oh, yeah. Shout out T. Curtis. Carolina Rush. I see you, my G. Shout out Carolina Rush. Brandon Malone. Quantum back. Back for another dose of this shit. Oh, we got a part 2. So I had to give y'all another title. Another topic. You see the title, goddammit. Will the Carolina Panthers defense carry this offense? And this question was asked in part 1 today. It's a couple hours earlier. Now, before I answer that, I wanna point out a couple things. And this is still, in fact, Members Monday. Pull up on me. Just because it's part 2 don't mean shit. This part 2 of Members Monday. Before I answer if the defense will carry this offense, I wanna point out a couple things, a couple significant facts, to say the least. First off, I want y'all to ask yourself this question. The quarterbacks in our division, right? The quarterbacks in this division. Now, you look at them, and I before I started this live, I had about an hour and a half, 2 hours to think about how I wanted to kind of roll this shit out to y'all. Now, first off, I'm thinking about the quarterbacks in this division. Now, the question is, will this defense carry this offense? Stay right there. Shout out Gip Eastwood. Shout out my guy Gip. Faye, what's poppin'? Shamar showed up. Yeah. He said, what's really hood? My G, you already know. You already know what's hood, man. But if I'm asking if the defense will carry this offense this season, I simply look at the quarterbacks in this division, right? And I took the liberty of ranking these guys from top to bottom. And I'm talking about the quarterbacks in this division. That first off, I got Baker Mayfield. I just do. I got Baker in front of Derek Carr. Now, why? Why you ask? Why you say, why you ask? Why you say that shit, nigga? You tripping. I'll tell you why. Shout out to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They put it out in the Pewter report, whatever they call it, some dumb shit. Tampa Bay Buck News said Baker. They named Baker the starter today. Yep. Baker was named the starter today in Tampa. Now, first off, I had to ask myself a couple questions. One, the fuck wrong with Kyle Trask? And two, What the fuck wrong with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? I mean, now granted, now Baker could have a chip on his shoulder, but it's about as big as a goddamn Frito. The chip on Baker's shoulder about as big as a one Frito Lay chip. The goddamn wind to blow that bitch off. A 3-year-old, a 3-month-old toddler pick that bitch up and eat it. You feel me? That's how big the chip on Baker's shoulder might be. But I asked myself about the quarterbacks in this division. And shout out DK and say Bucks is a fucking sweep. You goddamn right it is. Look, don't get carried away, DK. They'll slow down now. So slow down now. Shit, come on now. But then I look at Derek Carr. Derek Carr coming in behind Baker Mayfield, and to bring up the ass in, of course, Desmond Ridder. Now, why? I said, and I looked at Baker Mayfield's pros against this defense. And from what I know about this defense from last year and now what we got on paper. So I said to myself, what are some of the things Baker could possibly be successful at against this defense? And I thought about it. And while thinking about it, there was nothing I could think of. Honestly, I mean, Baker Mayfield arm ain't gonna take the top off this fucking defense. I mean, if he catch a sleep, then okay, then you know what I mean. It could happen, but if we're saying honestly, stressing or stretching this defense, no, not Baker's not doing that. 2, Baker's prone to throwing batted down footballs. Got a big defensive line, guys. Got a big front 7 to be exact. Baker has a problem with batted down balls. And I'm only telling you what I know from Carolina play. Anyway, these are some of what Baker Mayfield or what I thought could be, pros against this defense. I mean, Baker's not. Now, first off, we got to think, how will teams beat the Carolina Panthers by, on offense? What will they do? Now, the only thing I can think of, if it ain't outside of a power running game, and I'm talking about a power counter running game, you're gonna have to be able to get this front 7 going one way and cut it back on them. That's the only way, because running straight at somebody like a Shaq Thompson, Frankie Louvu, Deion Jones, now you throw Justin Houston in the mix, Derek Brown. I mean, running right at these niggas ain't gonna be wise. So the best thing to do is misdirection. Now, I asked myself about the teams in this division. If the only weakness or the only way I can for sure see the Carolina Panthers defense being stressed or tested would be in a power counter running game. Now, I looked at it. I mean, now that what this about. This Members Monday. Pull up on me. Shout out Elaine, already in the backstage. Elaine, what good, babe boy? Elaine.
Yeah, I'm here, brother. What's up, man?
Well, while you here, shit, it's Members Monday part 2. Elaine, will the Carolina Panthers defense carry this offense?
Oh, for sure, man. I always bring up the 2015 season, man, where it's prime example where a good defense can set up your offense, man. People won't hear me when I said this, man. 2015 was all about the defense. I guess I was just talking to talk. When you got the number 1 starting field position in the league, it's easy for your offense to score. When you only got to go 20, 30 yards to get in scoring positions, man, you're going to have a decent offense. You're going to put up points, and that's what that defense is going to do for us this year. You get what I'm saying? You add that defense with a good run game, and, Bryce is going to have his moments, you know what I mean? So, yeah, the defense is going to carry us, man. They're not going to ask our offense to be a hero. To your point, though, Unc, you were talking about, the power run testing us or whatever like that. I do often bring up this the nose tackle situation, and let's give Atlanta their props, man. I know you're probably gonna shit on me for that, but they had the number 3 run offense last year, and they went and drafted the best running back in the draft, man. So that's gonna be a big test for our defense, man.
Well, like I said, Elaine, if they are in fact a power counter running attack or running team, they could possibly stress us. And now that I think about what they have at that position, that's what they got. That's what they specifically specialize in that power counting. You look at somebody like a Cordell Patterson. He's a counterback, you know what I mean? But he has
Right.
power with him.
Right.
So yeah. See, now that's the now I'm just saying that because I'm looking at the defense from last year and what's on paper now. And the only weakness I can see is a power counting running attack. Power counter
Yeah.
running attack. That's all. Look, that shit is deadly. And if you have the right personnel to run it, it can be highly successful against any team. The hell you got going on,
Yeah, man. But
Elaine?
if the man, it's raining like hell, man. I'm just driving. But yeah, man. I mean, if I know tackle situation pans out, man, and everything's good with that, man. We don't have anything to worry about, man. I mean, these linebackers can run side to side, sideline to sideline, man. We got speed. You know what I mean? Derek Brown's a beast. He's gonna lock down one side of the field when it comes to that run game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if they counter his ass, a power counter, or have somebody like Derek Brown out of position.
That's a fact, man. But I mean, come on, Unc. I mean, I know you asking about kind of the weaknesses in the defense, but power counter, toss, I don't care, man. Frankie Louvu, Shaq Thomas, fucking Houston. Come on,
There
man.
it is.
What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? You can try to write anything you want on that, man. It just doesn't get any better with that, man. Because if you could do it to us, you could do it to anybody, really, man. Because there's no better linebacking group in the damn league.
That's a fact, Elaine. That's a fact. Yeah, I think I know what that is, Elaine. That's your windshield wipers. You need to change your blade.
Yeah, the bottom piece of my blade came apart today, man.
God damn it. Shout out Elaine riding around with some fucked up wipers. Hey, man, you got to get those changed, brother. Pull your ass over there to the auto zone. Make them change them for you.
Actually, I'm on the way to get an oil change there, man. I'm gonna tell them to put the windshields on.
Oh, Elaine said he ain't playing no game.
Yeah.
Elaine, how confident are you in this defense now?
Top 5, man. There's the only man beforehand, man. Like I said, man, I was nitpicking about the defensive tackle shit, man. But I mean, the only concern I had before was the defensive end opposite of Brian Burns. You get what I'm saying?
Charlito.
What's up?
What up, Charlito?
What's up, bro?
Yeah.
Feeling good, Charlito.
How you
feeling
feel about
good.
the signing, man?
Yeah, I say the same thing. I say about top 5. I say the same about top 5 out there.
Well, I tell you what. With you and Elaine saying top 5, that means if I'm looking at it on a scale of 1 to 10, I can rank y'all probably at around 8, 9, somewhere in there. Is that safe to say?
You say about 7, yeah.
No, 7, nigga. Hell no. Nah. How the hell you gonna say top 5 and rank them about a 7?
Like if you were talking about going off of what we I probably misunderstood it, but like if we saying top 5, then I say like, well, we still talk. If we talk of defense and if you saying that if we believe top 5, then you rank what we really saying is top 8, 9. Then I say about top 7 at the most, but I still say top 5 as like defense. You know what I'm saying? 5 to 7 if you was to be 7, but I say top 5 off rip.
Hey, to Unk's point, man, I think we're going to be a better pass defense than a run defense, though. Not that we're going to be a bad run defense, but really we're going to shine in the pass defense.
Yeah, and that's what's going to hurt us, though. If they continue to run the ball all the time, then, then you can't really depend on the defense to really carry us like that because they're going to get tired the hell out. You know what I'm saying? Then it's going to force
we do have a lot of
plays.
depth, though. Tiring this defense out ain't gonna be as easy as it was in prior years or previous years. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out Jet Gang in the chat. We on y'all ass this Saturday. Don't worry about it. Shout out Jet Gang in the chat. Yeah, we're going to beat the dog shit out of y'all in the preseason. We're going to start
Yeah,
our
but
winning ways in the preseason.
your point with the Atlanta Falcons with they running back shit. One thing y'all have to worry about is the Saints, cause hell, Kamara ain't gonna be up in the game.
Yeah. But shout out Andrew said they had Kareem Hunt in
Hunt.
the building.
What at Saints?
Yeah, the Saints.
Yeah, he'll probably give you a little problem. He'll give you a little
Oh, well,
problem,
I ain't worried
but
about
not
the
that much
Saints
of a
at
problem.
all. I told y'all we got
Yeah.
the Saints week 2. They gonna catch us when we healthy. That's a problem. We got the Saints week 2. They in for it. Monday night at Charlotte, we might run their ass. We might skunk them. Might
Yeah.
be a 0 on the board.
Yeah,
Shit, I
but
don't
the
know what the
ground,
fuck they thought it was.
yeah, but the ground game and some misdirectional plays, and 9 times out of 10, gonna probably be like the main thing to use on him. Some trickery shit. That's all.
I see the reason I said a power counter running game is because I'm looking at where they have moved a player like a Derek Brown to the end, right? Yeah, now if you
Yeah.
set Derek up on his end and then cut it back on some power shit, it could easily pop a 10 yard. They could easily pop 10 yard, maybe more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think that's
See,
it's not as I don't think that's as effective in the 3-4 against a 3-4 defense though, because
Yeah.
Derek Brown. I always say this, man. Derek Brown's number one job now is just to hold up at the point of attack. Don't let your
It's
guy get his hands on the linebackers. The linebackers are gonna flow, man. It's just about the
it,
linebackers
it
not biting on the fake. Go ahead,
and
Charlie.
to a lane part, you don't really have nothing to worry about because we just I don't know how they're gonna use him, but we just signed what's his name? Damn, he played linebacker or
Yeah,
something with all the sacks running through
Houston.
the
Yeah,
middles and shit.
that's
God
what I was
damn,
asking about when you
Charlito,
came
where you
in.
been at, man?
Yeah, that's what I was asking about when you came in, man. I said, what do you think about the signing?
So I was at work earlier today on part 1. Shit, I can't hear my phone out.
Oh, we signed that nigga yesterday.
Yeah,
Yesterday
yeah,
evening.
that's what I'm saying. We signed him, and shit. As far as I don't know how we gonna utilize him if he's gonna be rotational or whatnot, but shit, coming down the middle, they
I,
ain't gonna be able to
hey,
do too
shout
much of
out
that.
Charlito. Now that you mention that, Charlito, I think Justin Houston will get a lot of snaps. Like even if he may be a rotational piece, I think he'll get a lot of burn because of
Yeah,
what he is and who he is. You know what I mean? He know too
but
much.
but
The nigga got
but
too
yeah, with
much,
that,
too many techniques to get to the
Yeah.
yeah,
quarterback.
yeah. But to your point, man, with that counter, man, it's really gonna in a 3-4, man. It's really up to the linebackers not to bite, man. It's to be patient, man, and not to over pursue. You know what I mean? Because the three
Well,
four is
Frank
it's
told
not
you they
attacking.
played that defense play a gap and a half scheme, whatever the fuck
Right.
that
So
means.
right. So it's not an attacking defense, right? So your linemen are not really looking to kind of hold on.
Shout out Elaine, he had to take a call. Charlito,
My
you
bad.
think this?
What's up?
Okay, Elaine, hold on, Charlito. You think this defense gonna carry the offense, Charlito?
Yeah, it's gonna have to be that way a little bit for real.
Why you
Cause you
say
still
that
got
though?
cause the offense cause the offense don't really we have as far as the team will say they got an identity, but they ain't really got the identity. You know what I'm saying? Like they got to put things together, pieces. You got rookies and stuff, and on our defense is more veteran. You got more veterans than rookies. We got a few of them, but in reality, they all veterans. They probably came from a different team or whatnot, what have you. But it's more veterans there. It's more people who played already on our team for years. So we already could depend on the defense to show up. It's just we ain't had years where the offense have, really showed up and showed out. You know what I'm saying? And it's never been like the 2015 season where you had them firing on all cylinders where it's gonna be, you know, complimentary football. So that's why last live we had I said something about the special teams have to work out, you know what I'm saying, too, But as far as that, our defense will carry the team. You know, it
I
just
hate
the
y'all
scary.
feel like that, bro. For all those that say they believe the defense gonna carry this offense, I hate y'all feel like that. For the simple fact. Shout out Robert Ballard. If you're not a member, this is Members Monday, Robert. If you're not a member, you cannot pull up on the platform. Let me see. Hold up. Wait one, fellas. Shout
Hey,
out. Yeah.
uh, I'm apologize. This is Roadmaster Limited.
Oh, okay. You a member, ain't
Yeah,
you?
yeah. I'm gonna respect. So I'm gonna go on step back out. Just let you know who I am. I was trying to
All
get in
right,
the
I got
convo,
you.
but
I
I'm gonna
got you. I
step back
got you,
on that.
Roadmaster. Shout out Roadmaster. Roadmaster, before you go, my G. This the first time you pulled up on the platform. The defense gonna carry the offense this year? Yes or no?
The defense is gonna be stellar.
So I take that as a yes.
So the I'm gonna say I want to see two things up defense. I want to see Chin and that Palomalo role,
Ooh.
and Louvu move them boys around. You gonna mess offenses up with that.
So you saying yes. You saying yeah, the defense gonna carry the offense.
I think it's gonna be a balance because we got a balance at wide receiver on offense too.
Yeah, talk that shit.
Yeah. We gonna be balanced. We gonna be well balanced.
Yeah. Shout out my guy Roadmaster. Go get your ass back in the chat, boy, till you put a green
Yeah, I'm gonna get back
on.
in the chat.
Shout out
Get back in the
Roadmaster.
chat.
Got that Roadmaster Unlimited. Yeah, I had to hear what he was talking about, though. You get your ass back in that chat, baby boy. It's gonna copy you a green thing. This is Members Monday. Go ahead, Elaine. What you talking about? You ain't got shit to talk about? Oh, Elaine dropped out.
Yeah, but
Charlito,
yeah,
real quick.
when I say that the defense is gonna carry the team, I feel like they're gonna make more plays and than the offense. But it's still like they gonna score. Offense gonna score. You know, they're gonna do their thing. But if you had to choose as far as who's gonna make the most stops, plays, you know, whatever, intercept, whatever the case is, I feel like the defense will hold up to helping the offense become our offense of scoring. You know, I ain't gonna say I don't like putting it all on defense to do everything. I like a team. I like things to be balanced and team stuff, but I can guarantee you that the defense will probably have more to contribute unless they get, like you said, unless somebody got a powerhouse running game, you know what I'm saying? And that's gonna force the offense to really step it up a notch, you know. But as far as that though, I feel like, you know, defense just gonna show more, you know, superb attack, you know.
Damn, it sound like all y'all, a lot of y'all, I ain't gonna say all y'all, I'm gonna say a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all is kind of along the lines of the defense kind of carrying this offense. And quite frankly, I can see why. Oh shit. Shout out Howard ass.
Well, Howard pulling up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, but look, man.
Howard,
I
turn
expect
your
we gonna put up.
TV off, man.
Okay, 1 second.
Got your guiding light going on, I see.
You watching the Young and the Restless and shit.
Watching the Notebook.
Hey, my guy Howard done went out and bought him a Panther hat. Where your Bryce Young jersey at, bruh?
I done told you what it is. You see that Panther talking right there?
Yeah, I see it.
This ain't no new hat now. If you notice, this one got the 50th thing on it. So, but I've been had that hat. I got a bunch of this shit Panther gear, man.
Well, you supposed to.
Got a bunch of that shit.
Howard.
But that Bryce Young, he's not getting added on until I see him do some shit.
Well, I wouldn't say all that, but I usually gotta wait until I get some kind of like connection to a player before I go.
There you go.
Jersey or something, you know.
What you need
seems
him
to
to
say
do?
it better.
Grab your ass? What kind of
Nah.
connection you talking about?
Grab that damn
Nah,
football
like,
and score some touchdowns. That's what we need him to
like,
do.
yeah, he do something for the franchise, man. He, you know, he
Yeah,
brings some good
I ain't about to
memories
jump
to us,
on that
but
like that yet.
and it's not
Talking
even
about
Bryce Young. I'm not
till
even
y'all
talking.
get a connection. What the fuck he got to do? Yeah, what he
Play
got to do?
football.
Have dinner with your black ass?
Well, you ain't seen him play
Nah,
football yet, huh?
more so like when, you know.
You ain't seen him play football yet, huh?
Shout out QJ Smith for lighting his screen up with this super chat. Say what's good, Unc? We have the most versatile team in the NFC. The sky's the limit. We're definitely being slept on for sure. You goddamn right they sleeping on us.
That's it for sure.
For sure. Hey, look, shout out vibing with the Johnsons. I guess the Saints signed Kareem Hunt. He's happy about that shit. That nigga hurt week 3. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, man, I haven't been excited about a Panther team for a long ass time, man. Probably since 2018, man.
Yeah. I mean, I'm excited every year, to be honest.
Yeah, but you know,
I ain't gonna even lie to you. I'm gonna keep it a whole thing. Every year a season come in, I'm excited. I'm excited for what the future or what this season may particularly hold. I keep telling y'all a playoff berth is a winning season, regardless of what the fucking record is.
Oh my
So
God! Oh, come on,
when you get people saying Super Bowl and shit like that, I say to them, okay, then I can't argue with them. But what I will say is this: the Carolina Panthers make the playoffs, then we talk Super Bowl, because this Carolina Panther team, even with a young rookie in Bryce as a quarterback, will be dangerous enough to win any game in the playoffs. I will say that.
See, I didn't want to go here, man, but I'm gonna do it, man, because you had said something right there that, like, as fans, what you guys gotta realize is that this whole catch lightning in a bottle and getting to the Super Bowl shit, that shit doesn't really happen, right? When you talk about the when you talk about the Saints or somebody like that who won a Super Bowl, they went to the playoffs 6 out of the 8 years and won a Super Bowl out of one of them. And of all 6 years, they finished over 500, right? So this whole, like, we gonna catch lightning in the bottle, that doesn't happen. The fucking Chiefs have been in the playoffs 9 years in a row. 4 of those years before Patrick Mahomes, right? The Giants, everybody acts like, oh, that year they went under 500 and they made it to the playoffs. 5 years prior to them going 500, they finished over 500 5 years straight. So you establish a team that can constantly win and be in position, and then you can win a damn Super Bowl. So when we go back to that Panther team that finished under 500, and that's a winning season, they were 20 or more in every offensive and defensive category. You're not building a team that can win a fucking Super Bowl. You're not building a team that can challenge good teams to win. So no, I don't consider that a win. You're under 500 and you're not built. You don't have a good fucking team.
Well, I hear what you're saying, but there's been teams that made it to the playoffs and actually won the Super Bowl, Elaine. So, like I say, the team make the Super Bowl, then we talk, and then we talk that other shit. I mean, the team make the playoffs, then we discuss that other shit. You know what I mean?
The team got to make. We got to get win first. We skipping past everything.
You know what? We go to Kansas City and beat the Chiefs or some shit like that. I might be willing to jump on that bandwagon. Like, we get a team that shows us. I don't know if we got a game like that this season, where we're up against like a really, really good team.
Well, then that's even better for you to believe it.
Elaine, all these teams are good. Y'all need to stop saying good teams, man. Listen, we barely beaten teams. The teams that y'all call sorry, they done beat us. So all these teams, we need win. All I'm saying is, Elaine, first thing first. We need to crawl before we start all this bunch of running and walking and shit like that.
I'm with you, Howard. What I'm saying is that I might be willing to join Unc's side if we walk into Kansas City and beat the Chiefs or beat the fucking Eagles or some shit during the season. But we don't.
And you know what?
Like that this year.
And you know what else? Even in the preseason, I know people say they don't give a damn about the preseason. We need to win in the preseason also. We need to win all the fucking time. I don't care. I want to win.
What?
Facts.
All right, that's
Well, we did go undefeated. Well, I undefeated. Well, that 15-1 season shit. We
Yeah,
won
we
all
did.
our
We
preseason
swept the
games.
whole board. You know, we did that.
Yeah,
No,
we
we
won
did.
all
That
our
We
was
lost every
preseason
game
games.
we lost every game.
no. In the 15-1
15-1
season, we
The
won every
15-1
goddamn
season,
one.
we won all the
We won
preseason
every
games
game in the
anyway.
We
preseason,
did
dude.
not,
Except for
bro.
that
Go
one.
look back, dude. All you got to
Yes,
do
we
is look
did,
back,
bro.
Elaine. Just go look back.
Yeah, I
It's
know,
there.
right? Where your
It's
computer
there,
at, man?
bro.
I'll look
Elaine,
back,
it's
bro. I
there,
remember
dog.
us
It's
losing
there,
to the
man.
Yeah,
preseason
it's
game.
there on the computer, Elaine. All you gotta do is look it
All
up,
you got to
bro.
do is go look.
Well,
It'll tell you.
I'm driving, but I'll take your word for it. But I remember us losing.
Yeah,
Okay,
get off
yeah,
the phone and look it up on your
we
phone.
started off good. Everybody was excited. You know, this is how the fans mostly. I mean, not everybody, but because everybody believe what they want to. But if we start winning in the preseason, yo, we can start getting
Momentum.
amped up and be like, okay, you know,
Yeah,
let's
see,
go.
and Howard, that's where it starts. That's where
That
it
momentum.
starts.
Yeah. And for the
Momentum.
team, it would feel good to win, even if it's a preseason game. They would feed off of that and be like, okay, we're gonna kick some ass. We ready now for the start of the regular season, you know, coming in there like that. I'm telling you, man.
That's a fact, Howard.
Yeah, that
That's
momentum.
a fact. I think winning would be the best thing, you know, for Bryce, this franchise, the fan base, ownership, coaching staff, all of that. The city of
and
Charlotte. You absolutely
that
right,
momentum.
Howard.
Yeah.
That momentum is something because even the year before when we played down, when we had to play the Broncos, the week 1, if we would have won that game, I guarantee you that we would have been like winning way more games than we did. But we lost the game, which threw the momentum off. All we had to do to win that one game, I guarantee you, the momentum of our team would have shifted to having a lot more wins than that. But for the fact that it was week 1, we had to play the same person we lost the Super Bowl to, and we lost that off of a field goal or some crazy shit, some crazy.
They cheated, Cam, man. They did my nigga
that's
dirty
all,
that
but
game.
They did him dirty, man. They did him nasty dirty, man.
Dirty.
God, man.
That momentum would have shifted to the team to make us win way more games.
Well,
than that.
you know, before Cam ultimately got hurt that season, we were still 6-2.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, he was on an MVP year again.
Yeah, he was.
He was throwing the ball good. He was doing everything good. Sometimes shit happens, man.
Yeah, but
you know what? Y'all remember Bryce Young had got hurt one time with that same right shoulder type of shit, but he fell. I think from a fall or something like that. Remember that? In college? Y'all don't remember that? Oh, okay. Yeah, he did fall. He got tackled or shoestring tackle. When he fell, his fucking arm was hurt. I'm gonna tell you what team it was against. But anyway, yeah, the other quarterback had to come in, and he was out. I think it was Elaine. You know anything about that?
Elaine owning he in and out now.
Yeah, that Storm kicking his ass.
Yeah, that shit done move.
But listen, we got to win, man. I'm waiting for Bryce Young to show out. I know I talk shit about him, but hey, he needed to show out for real now. This shit getting down to the nitty gritty.
Yeah, shit.
Even in preseason.
Hey, hold on, Howard. Shout out Broski Bear. Broski say it's 136 of you motherfuckers in the chat and ain't stepped on that like button. Stop
them
playing.
motherfuckers crazy,
Make sure y'all do that for me. If you're not subscribed, hurry up and subscribe. Turn your notification on. We try and do something. We try and run it up over here. Make no mistake about that. Make sure you jump in the Cash App. Make sure you super chat. And make sure you cop a super sticker.
And make sure you become a member.
Now, one thing I can see what the coaches are doing with that pickup on defense, they're getting a lot of players that are used to that 3-4 shit. So I kudos them for that. I give them that. I see what they doing. You know what I'm saying? You know,
what the hell you talking about, Howard?
That pickup we got from New England. We got what did we get from New England?
Houston. No, he's not from New England.
Yeah,
he's from the Ravens.
He used to play for him or something like that, didn't he?
I don't think
he used to play for a lot of people. Kansas City Chiefs, I think.
Yeah, he played for New England one time or some shit or whatever. But I think all them teams are 3-4 defenses, right?
And I looked up. Hey man, I looked up the preseason. Man, y'all were a little more righter than me. We went 3-1 that year. But yeah.
Hey, I got a question, guys. So I'm comparing this Houston signing to like how we got Hassan Reddick, because I don't think Hassan Reddick was as big of a name then as he is now, because he's gonna be opposite Burns. So that's gonna up his stack number. I think you said earlier that Houston was like a double-digit sack monster, right?
Yeah, 22. He had 22 sacks in the season.
Who did that?
And then,
the nigga we just signed, Howard Justin Houston.
Yeah, he got like 100 or something. I think 120 his whole career.
Yeah. How old is he? He's like
basically a Hall of fucking Famer. That's what that is.
How old is he?
34. Shout out
34?
QJ Smith for lighting the screen up again with that super chat. Say Cam wouldn't have won MVP in 2018 and the Super Bowl. Okay, then.
He said he wouldn't have?
Yeah, he wouldn't have. Hey, T. Wells, real quick, what kind of device you on right now?
Nah, he said would have.
Oh, mama, I got my earpods in. Why it's static?
Yeah, that's why you boys' mics be sounding like that. Y'all got your earpods in. You'd be better off cutting that Bluetooth off and cutting your fucking speaker on.
That's what I use, my speaker, man. Because them other gadgets cause all kind of distraction and shit like that.
Yeah. I'm gonna show you boys how to get your mic crystal clear. Yeah, they first off, earbuds through StreamYard, so it's gonna always have some kind of distortment with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's just through StreamYard, and that's what I'm running out of fucking StreamYard. Step on that goddamn like button. Shout out Choppy71. Say Justin he got over 100 sacks. That's a Hall of Famer when he retired.
Yeah.
You let that nigga fuck around and add another double digit this year in Carolina.
Well, just hope that he does that, because you know how that get when you get older. Shit don't always,
Don't stop that shit, Howard. Don't stop that shit, Howard.
Listen. Listen. Only thing I'm saying is what is possibly true. You gotta say it. You can't act like it. I take the good and the bad.
Howard had 9.5 sacks last year during part time.
That was good. No, that was good. That was good.
What are you talking about, man? Come on, man.
I'm just saying, when he said 22 sacks, come on.
We're not talking about that. We talking about what he did last year. My fault.
I heard what Unc said. Unc said something different. Elaine.
That's why I don't even like talking about the 20. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, as far as like him,
that's all I'm saying
sacks,
about that. That's it, man.
Yeah, if he had 22 sacks, the chance of him repeating it, he might have
hard, man. So let's not go that far.
First off, fellas, that was a few years ago. That ain't like that was last year.
Right.
So treat this. That's why I don't even like bringing it up, because people be like, "Oh, you think he's gonna get 20 sacks?" No. Last year he got 9.5. He got 9.5 last year, only starting one game. Yeah. That's what we're looking for him to come in and do.
Then one time he ended up getting injured and didn't play like 3-4 games or something like that, and came back and was like dominating the damn league, like for real.
Right.
Hey, that nigga. Hey, look,
he a monster now.
He can definitely. Hey, you know what? Who this benefits more is Brian Burns than anybody. Because now you got a true veteran at his position that can teach his ass something. You know what I mean?
Well, what'll make the offense line do is pick their motherfucking poisons.
Right. And then
who the hell we gonna focus on here? We gonna focus on Brian Burns. We gonna focus on
it better be Justin Houston. That nigga gonna run up 20 sacks on your ass.
Right. I'm just saying, because if Houston become a problem, now Burns on the other side tearing shit up, they're gonna have to say, well, goddamn, who the fuck do we? You know what I'm saying? Like which one?
Brian Burns is like a person too. But my thing is, if you have him and Frankie Louvu on the field, that's like your old school hit and quit Thomas Davis and Luke Kuechly era. Like for real, cause they both linebackers, and the way that they go, he gonna be the blitzing motherfucker like a Thomas Davis, and then you gonna probably have Louvu doing the same thing or doing coverage. But either way it go though, that shit gonna be crazy, bro.
So Charlie,
You know what?
under Pat Rule, man, we had a lot of players playing out of position, right? Burns is now playing in the position he's supposed to play in. Chin is now playing in the position he's supposed to play in. This defense is gonna be elite.
They should be. But one thing I wanted Carolina to really work on their defense is tackling. Straight up tackling.
Who are you talking about? Who are you talking
about?
I'm
just saying. Huh? Shaq is one. Shaq is one. You know what I'm saying? But straight up tackling because see what Thomas Davis and Kuechly did good. When they got to their man, they tackle him. They ain't nobody. They tackled them.
They were pushing
talk to your coach, man. He ain't letting the starters tackle, man. So talk to your coach about that.
Well, I mean, they should. I don't know what to say about that part. That's crazy.
Yeah, hey, shout out Elaine. Elaine is alluding to what Frank White said when it came down to him letting the first stringers get into like real live contact. The head coach Frank White said about a week ago said that he would only let the second team and the third stringers get more of that tackle work in.
Yeah,
and Elaine is absolutely right, man.
Yeah,
absolutely fucking right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But what I will say is this though, Elaine. Head coach said this week right here would be more work with the pads, more contact amongst all the team. And I guess he has to do that because it's joint practice Wednesday.
Well, Shaq Thompson should have participated in some of that shit. So he could be able to get those damn tackles too. Shit, forget that.
Yeah.
But
we need to tackle those.
Understand though, I look at it. I look at the decision Frank made, and I say to myself, it's a good decision because
you don't want to.
We got a lot of first stringers that's already been tagged as injury prone.
He playing scared a little bit, man. He's so scared to lose a guy.
Elaine, I'll say safe more than scared. I'll take safe more than scared.
Safe and scared. Safe and scared.
No, safe ain't scared, goddammit.
Safe and scared, man.
No, it ain't, Howard. There's two different things.
What, conservative something?
Yeah, there you go.
Hold on, fuck all that. In the chat. Is safe, is being safe, being scared? What the hell Howard talking about? Is being safe, being scared? In the chat, yes or no?
It's a thin line. No, it's a thin line, but it's a very thin line. It ain't the same, but it's a thin line.
They trying to say living like the crews out here, boy.
Yeah, hey man. Yeah. If a person go out there and play the first week, a regular season and get hurt,
hold on, Howard. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the motherfucking chat saying it is. Yeah. You motherfuckers lying like hell. But you niggas, hold on. Let me have the chat for a second. It's between me and the goddamn chat. But you motherfuckers in the chat that say being safe is being scared. You're absolutely wrong, goddamn it. Okay, then. I challenge each and every one of you motherfuckers to go to sleep tonight, leave your car doors open, house door open, leave your windows open, cut your wire, your big screen TV on. I'll challenge every one of you motherfuckers.
Hey, but guess
go
what?
outside and lay your money. Lay your money out in the front.
That's because you scared of that shit getting lost. You scared of somebody coming to break in your shit.
Hey,
you ain't scared. You being safe when you lock your
guess what? A real
hold on. No, stop, goddammit. Y'all, hold on, Charlie. Hold on.
Wait.
No, hell nah. Ain't no wait. Hold on. Because you say because I lock my doors at night, I'm scared?
No,
is that what you saying?
Let me tell you this right here. Hold on, y'all. So back in the day, I got a grandma. They say back in the days, you could leave your door wide open and sleep at night. Back in the days. But these days now,
before the crack cocaine era.
Crazy motherfuckers show up in your house, take your car. Of course, if you leave your door unlocked, depending on what hood you stay in, you scared of, if you're gonna lock it, you scared that somebody gonna break it up, especially if it's a high crime neighborhood. It's like something was happening outside.
Man, y'all gotta stop, man, because that's not accurate. That is not accurate. Shout out Danielle Surte. Say please
That's
let him break in. She gonna use insurance.
Hey, check this out, man. He ain't locking his door. He's scared to go outside. That's scared.
Yeah,
now we talking, Elaine. Now we talking. Elaine, Saturday afternoon, nigga, sunny as hell, females out, music playing, and your ass in the house looking out the window because somebody told you they were looking for you. They're scared.
You got the door talking about you safe. Nah, you scared.
I won't accept that, guys. I won't accept being safe as being scared.
In football, safe is scared now. I mean,
thanks, Charlito. So people do that safe shit as a way to being scared, but acting like they being safe, man. That's what we doing, man.
No, Elaine.
They play that safety card because they scared.
Come outside with the
all right, goddamn it. I did. Okay, then. I got each and every one of you motherfuckers. Okay, then. Since y'all say I'm being scared because I lock my goddamn doors at night and cut my night light on outside. You niggas say I'm being scared. So now y'all niggas telling me when I leave my house in the morning to lock my doors to make sure everybody in here is safe. Yeah, me. I'm being safe, not scared.
That ain't but you go outside though. The motherfucker who ain't going outside is the one that's scared. So sometimes you play that safety shit, not you, but like people play that safety shit, but they really scared. That's
so let me ask you this,
my defensive guys play.
Let me ask you this, if you come home and a motherfucker up in your house, are you gonna be scared to go up in that motherfucker, or are you gonna be safe?
Howard, please, nigga. I'm
just asking.
I'm taking my own doors.
You gonna come up in your goddamn house, ain't you? Or you gonna say, I'm gonna call the police and I'm gonna be safe? Which one you gonna do?
In the car.
Well, I'll call the police after the fact. Yeah,
okay, there you go. So you ain't being safe and you ain't scared.
Well, no, Howard. I'm being
All right.
See, no. All I'm stating is you niggas ain't gonna tell me being safe is the same thing as being scared. So you tell me when you put your goddamn seatbelt on, Howard, knowing you done drunk about 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shots, you scared? Because you put your seatbelt on.
I ain't scared.
Somebody literally tried to steal my car 2 weeks ago, right? I got a Hyundai, they stealing them, right? So they busted my windows or whatever, right? So I went and got.
Hold on, wait. They stealing Hyundais?
Yeah, because there's a security. The Hyundais that are 2014 to like 2020 or something like that. There was a security feature where you could literally hotwire this motherfucker with a cell phone charger, right? It's all over TikTok, right? So they still in Hyundais.
Don't be putting that out there, cause I got a Sonata sitting in my yard right now. I might try that.
Yeah. You can, man. It's all shit. They got TikTok videos on how to do it, man. But I got the software update. I'm good now, man. So like 2 weeks ago, they busted my window or whatever, tried to steal my car, but they couldn't get it. But I went and bought a little safety bar, right? That's safety, man. I ain't scared. You get what I'm saying? I don't be peeking out my window looking for somebody because they gonna come get me or something. But that's I'm playing it safe.
Yeah, and see, I can't say you scared. That's not. I know. See, and that's why I won't accept that. Shout out everybody in the chat that was just now wrong as fuck. Yeah, me. Because all y'all saying I was scared because I'm being safe. I'ma see you, please. Leave your wallet out round me. And see how scared y'all.
You got your steering wheel in a damn boat. Quit playing, man.
Hey,
so that playing scared because even in some of these cars, like my cousin got here, that nigga, he got cars where he don't take the steering wheel off, but he got a car, old school car shit. He know that people would look. He could take the steering wheel off and put it in the house. Nigga, that ain't playing safe.
Charlito, you're right, bro. Actually, man, there's a class action lawsuit, man. I would have made more money from the as a settlement if they would have actually stole the car, man. So I might take this.
See what I'm saying? See, fellas, that's the point I'm trying to make right there, Charlito. Yeah. If Frank White is telling you that I'm gonna make sure that these guys and the fact that they stay healthy is at the top of our motherfucking chart. You know what I mean? It's priority. The fact that we keep J.C. Horn and Dante Jackson healthy, right? And then head coach tell you, now don't be looking for these boys to be getting a lot of snaps in the preseason I don't need them to be banging back and forth like that.
Not JC Horn and nothing like that. So we know
well, that's who I was alluding to. That's who Frank White was alluding to when he said none of the first stringers will really be doing no hitting like that. He said
I was talking about Shaq. Yeah, I wasn't talking about them two. I was talking about Shaq.
Yeah, y'all calling Frank scared instead of being safe, and I don't like that.
I've never heard a damn coach say, "Yo, I'm gonna let the backups hit each other, but not the starters."
That's a fact, Elaine. That was a first. That was a first, goddamn.
That shit had me laughing like hell. Like, what? That's kind of fucked up. But being safe is like, okay, I'm gonna slowly progress before we get into some hitting. We're gonna do that for a little segment, and then we're gonna kind of cool it off and kind of do some walkthroughs. He's not really ramping it up, man. He's just keeping the starters out of all that shit. That's scary.
That ain't Elaine. Stop this shit. Stop this scared talk.
So when we got problems tackling early in the season, we gonna know why.
Well, I don't know, man.
All right. Well, we gonna Elaine. We gonna revisit this. This is gonna be something we revisit right here. Why?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to see like JC Horn and Dante knowing they injuries shit, but goddamn, I feel like some other motherfuckers like a Shaq Thompson should be out there at least doing like a quarter or something, like 15, 20 minutes.
Stay right there, Charlito. Stay right there. Let me ask you something, Charlito, and then everybody on the panel and in the chat. You say somebody like a Shaq Thompson should be getting run in the preseason. We lose Shaq for a year. Are you comfortable with that?
Yeah.
In the chat. Hold on before you answer that, Charlito. In the chat and the rest of the panel, we lose Shaq in the fucking preseason for the season. Are we comfortable with that? Yes or no?
All starters got to play at least 3 quarters, man. Scared money don't make money, man.
Thank you.
I asked you a fucking question, Elaine.
Yeah, no, that's me.
Yeah,
that's me.
Because we got a bunch of linebackers. We got we dropping 10 down.
Fuck no.
We dropping 10 down in the box. We got goddamn Frankie Louisville. We got goddamn Brian Burns. We got old boy that we just drafted. Shit.
Charlito, Chin can play the middle too. You get what I'm saying? So we good,
what
man.
I'm saying? We got too many people that's playing linebacker. It's like
listen.
Somebody got to step up.
If there's somebody on this team you don't trust to play 3 quarters of football in the preseason, then the fuck we depending on him for 18 weeks?
Yeah, because what if he get injured in a regular season, first season, first game? You know what I'm saying?
I want it to start, man.
You still have to have somebody
I understand that, Charlito, but you said you alluded to Shaq playing preseason ball, and I simply thought about what head coach said. None of the starters. And shout out to the chat. The chat won't be happy with losing Shaq for the season in the preseason. Now, what
but as soon as we go put some tackles out there, they're gonna be mad at Shaq. His ass out there going for ankles, trying to throw his shoulder. Nigga still bouncing off his shoulder, going for 20 yards. Shit, yeah, they gonna be like, man, Shaq,
yo, if we're not playing the starters like that, then how long you think we're gonna play Bryce out there? Because he's starting, right?
That's what they say.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind that. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind that at all. I'm kind of glad they're doing that shit, to be honest with you.
He needs about 3 quarters of work, man.
Yeah, I want to see him get it in, man. You know, give him a quarter.
I really think, y'all want my honest opinion? I'm keeping the whole thing with you. Bryce is only named the starter for this week 1.
Yeah.
Jet game Saturday in Charlotte. Right. You know why? Because week 2 in the preseason, the Panthers are on the road. I don't see Bryce playing much or even dressing out for that matter. Week 3, I think we at home. We might be on the road. But either way, what I'm saying is this. I believe this week 1 preseason game, Saturday, 4:00, against the Jets. I believe it's just a money ploy. I believe it's all a ploy to sell tickets.
That could be too. But listen, if he do good in the first quarter or the series or whatever like that, then he don't have to play in the next ones.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact, Howard. Howard, say that again for them niggas in the backyard, because I don't think they heard you just say that.
If he do good in that first quarter, if they do a quarter or the series that he do get in there and play, then he don't need to do nothing else.
Yeah, he He played 1 quarter of preseason football. Y'all crazy, man.
No, I'm just saying what I'm
saying. Elaine, you getting out of hand.
Elaine, this is where the safe and the scared part comes in. Now you cannot, if he doing good, you cannot take no chances for real. That's when you're scared.
Andrew,
to get your man
what's
hurt
up, baby?
Nah, man.
If he do good, if he do good, Elaine.
Hold on, let me hold on, Andrew. Go ahead, baby.
If Frankie Louvu were to tear his ACL, every one of you guys,
oh my fucking God,
calling for Frank Reich's head on a platter, and everyone will be saying, "Why in the hell was he playing him?" The whole reason they do this is to let the rookies have a chance to make the team.
Facts, Andrew.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Wait, hold on.
You got 3 more quarters of that,
Time out.
You know, oh my God.
Nah, hold on, Charlito, Howard, Elaine. Let Andrew finish talking because he's making a great fucking point.
Sure,
somewhat to a extent.
Training camp. Why do you think they put a red shirt on the quarterback?
So you don't hit us off behind.
They're scared? No, they're smart. They don't want their money. You got a $30-40 million investment in that guy.
Yeah.
Some hungry rookie trying to make the team.
Yeah.
Time out. Yeah, see, the thing is, y'all throwing names up there to make a case more than what it is. We know Frankie Louvu is a pure tackler. We're not talking about Frankie Louvu. We talking about Shaq Thompson, who we had last year.
Well, Shaq is a starter, Charlito.
They're not gonna pick and choose.
Last year, you were just fussing about.
Talk that shit, Elaine. Get his ass.
They're not gonna pick and choose guys to send to the D League and whatever the hell to start out there. Like this dude's gonna start because you need extra. They're not gonna disrespect players like that. Right, they're gonna either sit all the starters or they're gonna play all the starters, man. They're gonna put them out there.
Yeah, they're gonna put the starters later.
See, Charlito, what me and Elaine was referring to was the fact that head coach said that in practice and leading up to joint practices, how he was gonna approach, handling the workload for the starters, i.e., J.C. Horn and Dante Jackson, if you ask me. But still in all, I think Frank White approach is absolutely flawless. He knows what it takes at the NFL level to ensure that you got your fucking star players on the field week 1.
Right.
But y'all call him scared.
Each one of those players deserve a taste of the real deal for a little while before the start of the regular season.
And see that and that type of shit, Howard. Hold on, Hal. You do know J.C. Horn got about $50 million in this account, don't you? You do know J.C. got about 50, 60 himself. So when you say they need to play and get the real deal, that's
get a taste for it, man. Let him get a taste for it, man.
That's the same point Andrew just made when he say a quarterback with a $40 million investment. That's exactly what that red jersey is.
I'm not saying play the whole game.
It's an insurance policy, man.
I'm not saying to play the whole game
insurance on it.
I'm not saying play the whole preseason game just to get their feet wet.
Shaq need to be out there with the 2s and 3s. It could be a physical item, just diving in the feet.
Y'all crazy as hell that Shaq need to be out there with the 2s and the 3s. Come on, man. Shaq is a starter, fella.
I don't care who he out there. He just need to be out there trying to grab and get some damn jersey, trying to get
fucking tackle, man.
Down on the damn ground and grab a foot. That's it. Like you can put one-on-one with somebody.
Hold on. Let me hear T. Wells. Go ahead, T. Wells.
Hey guys, these guys are professional athletes, man. They've been tackling as soon as they was in 4 or 5 years old. They'll go out there and tackle, man.
Yeah, T. Wells ain't took them goddamn earbuds out yet.
There's a difference between practice and actual game speed and game conditioning. And really, man, you want to get your guys out there because you don't want the first time they're actually getting any type of game experience week 1. You want to get all that shit out. You want to give them doses of that, man. You don't want to just set your guys out the whole preseason. No, I'm 3 quarters. I have 3 quarters of work for the starters total, the whole preseason. I think that's good.
All right, hey, hold on, fella. Shout out Young Mello for that super chat. Like the goddamn screen up. I see you. He say, we will see why Bryce started depending on the play caller. He say, if he hands the ball off, whole series or airs it out. What?
Yeah, he got to throw. He need to throw the ball. Yeah,
I
do
get
both.
what he's saying.
Of course he's gonna throw. Yeah, of course he's gonna throw the ball too.
Let me read that again. That was a little vague right there.
Yeah,
we
he
will
gonna throw the
see
ball.
why Bryce started depending on play calling. If he hands the ball off the whole series or airs it out.
No, I see what he's saying. What he's saying is this. He's saying this. He's like, when the play calling will dictate how the coaches, the confidence the coaches have in Bryce Young. If you get out there in preseason, he's just handing the ball off. That means the coaches are probably not confident in him, and they're probably just trying to ease him in slowly. If they let him air it out, then they're very confident.
So wait. Now, see, I hate when people say shit like because in the game, Elaine, there's series, there's quarters, there's downs, there's situations, right?
Oh no, tell this to do, man. I don't agree with him.
I'm just asking.
Well, he does
when you say we'll see how the off or the head coach or the confidence level they got in Bryce depending on the play calling. Yeah. So say the game dictates Bryce lines up and let's say 40 or 50% of the first drive in the first series of the first quarter dictates Bryce lines up in the RPO scheme. In the RPO, and 90% of that drive equates to a handoff, rather. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it can't work like that.
Is that play calling or is that situation?
No, there's no situation in preseason, man. You're putting your starter out there specifically.
Oh, okay. Y'all talking preseason.
Y'all talking preseason. They didn't spend their number 1 draft pick to hand the ball off. Okay,
maybe
situation preseason.
They got all the confidence in the world in.
Hey, Andrew, best believe he's going to be a game manager early, man. They're not going to. But
situational. If you want to look at it in the situation, if you want to look at it in the situational part, that's if like a wide receiver number was called, but his ass ain't open, then you do that little.
Maybe this dude was talking about the regular season. That is true. If they come out and just run the ball and we run the ball 30 times a game or some shit, yeah, they're trying to make Bryce a game manager and they're trying to protect him before they open things up. That actually makes more sense.
Yeah, like
I read it.
Hold on, fellas. Andrew, I need to know what you was alluding to, because first off, the question is, or where we started, Andrew, was do we believe the defense will carry this offense? And a lot of the chat and everybody on the panel said yes. And see, I kind of feel that's a slight to this offense. Real quick, like, to me, I feel like that's a real slight to the offense. I want to know how you feel about that, Andrew. How you feel about the defense and a lot of people saying they believe it's going to carry this offense?
Well, I like the defense last year as well, but I don't think the offense needs anyone to carry them. I think they're going to be able to stand on their own 2 feet. I have all the confidence in the world with that offensive line and the acquisitions we got on receivers, including the tight end and the wide receivers and the running back. I think that we're good to go. I wouldn't see any reason to hold back this offense. I don't see any
that's a fact. That's a fact. And see, I don't see how a lot of y'all can say that. I mean, there's major points you can point out, you can throw out there. Again, like I say, the defense, you got over 90% of this defense returning. So that alone gives them a level of continuity a lot of defenses in the league don't have. So
you got to remember, Unc, last year our defense spent a lot of fucking time on the field. Okay, and we still finished like the top 16 in defense with all the holes we had last year. So we went and plugged those holes this year, not with all pro players, but with experienced NFL players. And that's going to show.
Well, Justin Houston is an all-pro, 4-time Pro Bowler, over 120 sacks. Yeah, that's a pro. He's a Hall of Famer. Yeah, well, that's Hall of Fame.
He's also on his way out, though.
Well,
I don't give a fuck. Howard, okay, Howard.
He got 9.
And then
What
he
we
win the
talking
Super
about,
Bowl.
man? 9 sacks last
He's
year, man.
exactly.
Come on, bro.
Oh yeah, he won the Super Bowl with the
exactly
Kansas
what we
City
got him
Chiefs.
for.
Hey, look, he took the Super Bowl over on defense. God damn it! Oh my
Okay, yeah,
God, do
he
y'all
had 9
remember they
sacks.
run?
Yeah.
They ran through New England. Oh
Show the
man,
hell
Justin
did. Yep.
Listen,
Houston was hell.
whoever said he had 9 sacks last year, that's fine. But you know, we had a problem when Burns had 12. So that was a
Huh?
problem. So
Well,
don't
no, we're not.
Howard, bro,
No,
what are
what
you
the
doing,
hell
bro?
you talking about,
What are you
Howard?
doing,
What
bro?
you talking
Oh,
about?
Howard
my
is
bad.
we
Go
had
ahead.
a problem with that. We had a
Howard is
problem with
trying to
that.
stir
When Brian
something up.
Burns is 33 years old and he can get 9.5 sacks, then we
Right.
can make that point. But Brian Burns, how old is Brian Burns? 24, 25?
25 years
25,
old.
10, damn
25.
near 10 years
And
young.
gradually every year he's been doing better.
Howard,
every
he
year.
ain't gonna
Howard, I'm
never
gonna say
have a
this.
season of 22 sacks. I tell you that shit.
Howard, I'm gonna
No,
say
he
this,
ain't
man.
never had
We can
that.
judge this
But
shit, man,
that is
because
still to come. That is still to come with
No,
him
it ain't
too
still
now.
to come, nigga. I'm
Why
telling you
not? He's
now.
nothing but 25, Unc.
All
No, he
right,
Man,
can do
okay
that.
then,
Come
Howard.
on now.
He's like
listen,
Okay,
22
Houston,
He
sacks.
still got a
Houston ain't
chance
really
to
okay
do
then,
that.
Howard.
Hey,
Houston ain't
so you
really
Okay,
telling me he
first
don't got
off,
a chance?
first off,
You see how y'all talk bad about Brian Burns
let's just
every
keep this
time?
shit. Let's
That's
just keep this shit
crazy.
a whole thing. Howard, first off,
Huh? Yeah.
not one time in Brian Burns' career was he
Yeah.
Justin Houston. Even when and mind you, Justin played for multiple teams, but
Multiple
they are
teams,
two
man.
different fucking players, meaning
Well, I
they cut from two
understand that,
different
and
cloths, man.
but the only thing the point I'm
Shit,
making is
Justin
y'all so
Houston
quick.
get ready to be a Hall of Famer, man.
I feel you. He been in the league long enough. But what I'm trying to say is, as soon as I say Brian Burns, look how y'all go jumping all over the place.
Because
Like,
you bought him up. You bought
y'all
him
saying
up for
that he
no
can.
reason. That's
I'm
all.
saying y'all saying that he can't possibly do 22 sacks in the season?
I'm
Hell
saying that.
no.
He's only
I'm
25
saying
years
that.
old.
Hell
Well,
no, he
why?
getting 22 sacks.
I'm
Brian Burns ain't
saying
getting
he won't get 22 sacks in a
I already
single
I
season.
proved my point just now. I proved my point, man.
And that's not a knock on fucking Brian Burns saying
Shit, if that
22
ain't.
sacks ain't in his future.
Shit, if that ain't.
So now it's a knock when a nigga like you saying he gonna do it. That's
I
the real knock.
I said it's possible for him to do that. Why is that
anything is
impossible
possible.
for him? Okay, so why is it so impossible for him to
Anything's
do that?
possible, Howard. It's just not likely.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Talk to me. Who that?
What?
This is
Go ahead.
Charlito. If that's the case, just shut that down to my boy Howard. Just say, well, then it's possible for Bryce Young to throw for what 30? What'd you say?
It is
30
possible.
touchdowns?
It is possible.
What'd you
I'm
say?
not
30
knocking no
touchdowns?
possibility.
Slowly but surely, Howard's optimism about this team is coming around. I feel it oozing off of him. So
Hey, I ain't knocking
I
my
hear
team.
his
I ain't knocking
mannerism
my
towards
team.
Bryce Young changed overnight. The
Right.
nigga must
I
have
ain't
sat
knocking it.
down and watched some film is what happened.
I looked at some stuff on him, but I'm just saying it's still going to stay with me. It's going to stay with me about his.
Now you starting to see. Now you
Well,
starting to see.
what I'm seeing is, and it's still going to stick there with me. To me, he's too short and he's too light in the ass, and that's never going to go away now. So ain't no need to.
Defense ain't got a great player, Howard. I'm trying to keep it positive, man. This defense is gonna be loaded.
It's positive. It's just calling out what's real and what's not.
I think Elaine made the best point about Bryce and this defense earlier.
I just got to see him
Elaine
against
said
another
it. That
team at
nigga
this point.
stated. Say what now?
Yeah. I just got to see Bryce against another team at this point. All this
There you go. Just like I've been saying.
Well, no,
I've been
Howard,
saying that the whole time, man.
What I'm telling you is that he's looking bad in practice, but this defense is actually really fucking good.
Right. I'm not knocking the defense, but we're stuck on Bryce because he's the #1 overall pick and he's our quarterback. We need to know how he's gonna do. Hell with his defense. We need to know about him. And this offense line and every goddamn thing else.
I don't need to know about him, Howard.
Quit
saying we. Stop with that we shit. Say
okay, well, I'm gonna
say
start that.
Howard.
Me and you, Elaine. Me and you, Elaine.
No. Yeah, but Howard, this is how we differ, Howard. Let me do some book talking, as you say, right?
Okay, right.
At the end of the day, if he's halfway fucking average with everything they're putting around him, we're gonna fucking win. I care about the Panthers. Right? I know this is a playoff fucking team. I don't give a fuck how if Bryce Young ever lives up to his potential. This is a team that can make the fucking playoffs. That's all I care about at this point.
I get that. I'm with it. I'm
His
with it.
run game is elite, and I know for a fact at a baseline he cannot be worse than fucking Sam Darnold. And we damn near made the playoffs with this.
He ain't nowhere near Sam fucking Darnold.
Hey, Elaine, talk this shit, Elaine. Talk this shit.
You know he's better than Sam Darnold, or you think he's worse? You know he's better than Sam Darnold?
No.
Hey, yo.
Goddamn it, QT. What's up, baby boy?
What's happening? I only got a couple minutes. I'm about to go pick up my daughter, man. But I feel like you're trying to say was the offense going to carry the defense going to carry the offense. I feel like they're pretty even. It just all matters the depth. You know what I mean? Yeah, like injuries can happen and can fuck up the whole situation. One person get injured on this offensive line, like Taylor Moton or some, and then who's going to be over replacing him? And I think that's what's been pissing off Bryce Young more than anything in practice, because nobody's been able to fucking guard his left side. Like Cameron Irvin,
damn, QT came in this bitch shooting. What
Cameron Irvin came over here and really he ain't gonna do a damn thing. Like I feel like an undrafted free agent is gonna be doing better at that position than he is. Him and Michael Jordan. And then to keep it real on defense, all it takes is a cornerback injury, and then we could really be in some serious help.
So QT is making some good points. He's making some really good points, but
damn, he came in this bitch shoot.
It ain't even, man. This defense is way ahead of this offense. When you talk about the defense, you got Pro Bowl.
I don't know. Everybody's healthy. Everybody on both sides. I like it both.
Yeah, well, we're not saying
QT, I like both sides, but I think Elaine is absolutely right. This
defense is winning.
The defense is a little heavy, dog. They're a little heavy, dog.
Defense is more proven. Defense is more proven. That's what you can say.
Guess what, too? Hey, guess what, Elaine? Defense win your Super Bowls, too.
Facts, Howard.
So yeah,
but I believe if your title said talented, though, right? Is that the title? Am I tripping off the thumbnail?
He said number one. Now that he changed the title, I don't know.
Oh, I'm thinking about the one this morning.
QT talking about the live earlier. That was part.
I think that's.
I said the number one defense. Now, this is part two. This is part two, QT. Will the Carolina Panthers defense carry the offense? I'm asking the question.
As long as they stay healthy, then, and vice versa, if the defense isn't healthy, then it's the offense that's going to carry the defense. It all depends on health. It all depends on health.
Hold on, real quick. Hold on, QT, real quick. QT. Hey, QT.
Yeah.
Talk that shit, my G.
It all depends on health. It all depends on health. And to keep it real, I really believe that on this defense we're gonna be using, we're gonna rotate people in and out. And I like the situation to hire with the Houston motherfucker, because he only played 40% of the snaps last year and produced those numbers that he produced.
Damn,
so
if you can get a sack every game sitting on the bench, that's what that is. Once you get in, you get a sack, and then boom, you go. That's the one sack a game is good.
I'm thinking he gonna get more. I'm thinking he gonna get a lot of playing time in Carolina, guys.
He will, but it's still gonna be in a rotation. And it's going to be more than just that position, though.
QT shooting. QT sharp than a motherfucker tonight.
It's more than that position, though. It's going to be cornerbacks being on the rotation. I'm hearing shit about J.C. Horn playing inside cornerback, not just even outside. Everybody's going to have to work other positions and stay on the rotation.
They need to be versatile. They need to be versatile.
So stay healthy by week 17, 18 in postseason.
That's a fact, QT.
We need health. That's the key thing.
No, what do you mean? We need health. You said we need health to stay healthy.
Yeah.
That's a fucking fact.
On defense, we got a lot of depth on defense. So if one man go down, we got some people that'll pick him right on up. That's for sure on defense.
On defense, it's more of a rotation thing. I wouldn't say it's actually depth. Because if Jay, just like how last year happened, our two starting cornerbacks get injured, you don't want the motherfuckers behind them starting. So I wouldn't call that depth.
That ain't been no depth right there. Shit. That wasn't it. You know what I mean?
And that's what we still got. It's really not the only person difference we got is Eric Rowe in there.
Hey, shout out QT. Let me ask y'all something, man. QT making a bunch of good fucking points. Now, we talking about the cornerback position, and if one of or both of these niggas go down, we already know what's behind them. You know what I mean? You definitely got CJ Henderson. He'll definitely step up to the 1 or 2 spot. And everything behind him is pretty much up in the air. Keith Taylor, Eric Rowe, I don't give a fuck. Your name is a name pretty much at that point. But what I'm saying is this. Do the Carolina Panthers need to get out this bitch and sign a player like a Justin Houston when y'all talk about Pro Bowl caliber players? Is there one still on the market? There may be one show itself or reveal itself come closer to week 1. But is there something the Panthers should be targeting? A Pro Bowl caliber cornerback, whether he's 31 years old of age or whatever the case may be.
Carolina, I'm sorry. You know what? Carolina got everything right now they need. They need to just go ahead on it. Go ahead on to the season.
Hey, hold on, Howard. Hey, Howard.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Talk that shit, my G.
Yeah, we got everything we need right now. Just let's go ahead and work with what we got and go ahead and kick some ass.
Hey, QT, you know I don't know if it's the Casamigo or you niggas talking good shit across the board. I don't know what it is.
Hey, I feel like there isn't nobody on the market we could grab for the motherfucking price that they want. And I feel like they did the best thing possible, which is bring the seconds down that a motherfucker can carry the ball, you know what I'm saying, and pass that bitch, which is putting the rush on them, you know what I'm saying? To just get those seconds down to make less of an opportunity for a motherfucker to get injured, running around out there on a free running around play. And, you know what I'm saying, that's where somebody's going to get injured. So I feel like...
Hey, hold on, QT. I got to do this. Shout out my guy, QJ Smith, again, lighting the super chat up. You know I love you for that, my G. Say we will be Super Bowl contenders in 2 years. Our team is being or is building an identity or identical, or we're building an identical team to the Seahawks in 2013. I wouldn't say that. Say Bryce will have better numbers than Russell.
That's what he don't need to say. He don't need to say that.
I think you're getting carried away.
Yeah, I think
this team is built different from that team. They didn't run a 3-4 scheme over there. I think we got more talent across the board on that defense. And again, shout out Mile High for lighting the super chat up tonight. Say what's up, the Yeah family. You already know we in here. We in there bit. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Step on that goddamn like button. Seem to me, Elaine, I got another goddamn debate going on
what's up,
with
fellas?
2 topics in a back-to-back members month.
So if we was to win out early, like just win a bunch of games, we could also have like I don't want to put it on us, but we could have like a fallback, you know, like something that could happen, but in like short period of time, you know, as long as you winning them early games. You know what I'm saying? You could be able to do all that transitional stuff. Like if they were to take somebody out for a few games just to put somebody else in to do that, you could do that too. It just you gotta win. You gotta win.
We just gotta win, man. We gotta win games. And listen, and like I say, by any means necessary. The defense could win the game. It's fine with fucking me. An interception or something like that, or a sack, forced fumble, something that could win the game. We just need to win. We got to get these wins, man.
I feel like
we definitely need to win. Howard, what is going to come across and all this?
What y'all saying earlier?
Hell,
I feel like we got too much weapons on offense to be the losing. We should be good on offense. I think we got too much talent on the offensive side. It's just on Bryce Young. If Bryce Young hits, then we're gonna be good, and then he's gonna hit.
Yeah, that's really all depends on Bryce.
You bet
It
your
means
ass he gonna
it's
hit.
all. But it's
He
how
said he
hard of a
definitely
hit is he
better.
going? Is he going to hit it out the park? Is it going to be a fucking grand slam? How is you know what I'm saying? Is he going to hit that motherfucker and throw the bat into the stands too? How hard is he going to hit that motherfucker? That depends on.
Now you're getting carried away, QT.
I'm just
He
saying
gonna he
that's
gonna
what
hit
it
him like
depends on.
Listen, he better.
listen
Only
QT.
thing is,
He's gonna hit
Carolina
him like
is
the fucking other. He's
that
gonna hit him
Foreman
like that
was a.
motherfucker Chico knocked out Buddy on the baseball
Hey,
field. That's how he's gonna hit him.
I'm gonna say this one more time,
Yeah,
Unc.
yeah, you do.
That Foreman, we should have had that still, and I would have been jumping up and down all over the place. If we still had Foreman, that would have helped Bryce Young out big time. I'm
But we
telling you.
don't need
Man,
Foreman, bro.
fuck
We don't need
Foreman,
Foreman.
man.
No, we got. We don't need Foreman. We got who we need. We
Hey,
got
I
Miles
we
Foreman,
need
Sanders,
Foreman, man.
Foreman got
pass
bruised
catching
up
running
and
back.
got all gassed out playing 7 games, though. He got all gassed out and bruised up. If he was going to play a full season, it wouldn't happen like that.
Listen,
His
man,
shit would
ain't no
drastically
need to
drop.
talk. Ain't no need to talk bad about Foreman, y'all.
Hey,
Y'all
hold
might as
on,
well stop
fellas.
that shit because he ain't on our team.
Fella. Hold on. Shout out my guy, Roadmaster Unlimited, or
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Roadmaster
I got to pick up my
Limited.
daughter.
Just became a new fucking member. Shout out my guy, Roadmaster, putting this green thing on. Yeah.
Yeah.
You already know what time it is. Hey, look, by the way, shout out all my members in the chat. The fucking green thing looks good to me. Make no mistake about it. I absolutely love the way y'all light the fucking chat up. And I'm talking about with y'all names being highlighted in green. First off, you know, green is one of my favorite colors. Make no mistake about that. You hear me? Yeah, I absolutely
We know.
love to see the green things in the chat. It make me feel somewhat special. You know what I mean? No bullshit. Shout out Fade, my guy. I see you. Shout out all my members, though. Look here, we locked in. Members Monday has in fact grown. Has in fact grown to the point the way I thought it was, and it's gonna grow even more. Season is approaching. Shout out all the members, man. I think we almost at 100 total members. I'm about to run a member only live here. You hear me?
My dog doing 2-a-days, but ain't no quits in his my nigga doing
Shit,
2-a-days.
what you talking about, Al? What the fuck you talking
He's in
about, nigga?
2-a-days. Yeah.
Hey, look, I told y'all they're easy to beat.
Ready to take over.
I got a few more minutes with y'all too, man.
Unc and his 2-piece.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all already know what time it is with me.
You know what?
So y'all think Sanders gonna fill in your boy's shoes like that? Foreman shoes? Y'all think he gonna do a lot better than Foreman? Seriously?
Of course,
Yes.
of course. Hey,
Yes.
Foreman limits the offense. That's what you
Yeah,
don't
hey
realize.
Howard, notice how I didn't answer that. Shout out Remy G for that cash app. You
Shit,
know I
boy.
love you for that.
Hey,
Yeah,
so
Remy
Foreman,
say for Unc, you
Catching
the
out the
best.
backfield,
No
Howard.
doubt. I love you for that.
so having a power back who can't catch limits the offense, man. I'm glad we're done. We could have a more dynamic offense now.
How you mean dynamic?
Yeah.
I mean, what is Sanders going to do to give you that dynamic stuff you looking for?
Oh my
He
God, you
Catching
gotta
the ball
ask.
from the back, catching the ball out the
He
back.
can catch. He can't catch out the backfield.
Okay, he
That's
can
it.
catch, but
Yep.
that's all.
Is that all? That's bro. I don't even know if I should even bite on this shit, man. Like,
Nah, leave it alone. Leave it alone.
yeah.
No, leave it alone. Y'all saw what Foreman did in a half of a season, man. Come
Like, I
on,
don't
man.
even
That shit
know.
was real. That
But
was real.
y'all understand that having a pass catching running back gives you more options on offense. It makes you more dynamic. And
Well, listen, if he got all these wide receivers like we have,
my bad. Shout out Fade.
we
Shout
got
out
all these
Fade for
wide
that cash
receivers.
app.
Still got to
these
check.
Fade, I
great
love you for that,
receivers we
my
have.
G.
Sometimes,
And
Howard.
you telling me you need more dynamic than what we have as far as wide receivers? Dude, we need a damn
still
running
gotta-
back who can run the damn ball and get that defensive line tired, too.
That's how New England won a lot of their Super Bowls, man. They
But you keep comparing us to New England, man. Listen, we're not New England. You understand that?
Comparing
Hold on, Howard.
We're comparing
Hold
it to
on, Howard. First off, Howard is absolutely right. And second off, Fade, I got you, my G. I love you for that. Shout out Remy. Fade changing his name up in the Cash App. But back to Howard being absolutely right. Notice how I didn't say shit when you threw Deontay out there, Howard, versus Miles Sanders, and asking these niggas if they felt like he would do better. You know what, Howard?
I guarantee he'll do better.
Well,
I don't think. Well, go ahead. He ain't gonna make no defense tired. That's for sure. Deontay Foreman beat the hell out of them.
In order for him to do better, he got to go more than 900 yards.
Yes,
but I mean
that's already saying he gotta have 1,000.
You realize
we did not have an offensive identity last year, man. And all we did was ran the ball.
We ran the ball. We ran the ball. That was our identity.
Hold
on. Let me hear Andrew, guys. Go ahead, Andrew.
In 2020, he rushed for 867 yards, but he only played 12 games. Okay,
That's good.
The year after that, he ran for 760 yards and only played 12 games. So you give this guy a full season, he's going to get to 1,200 yards. So if Dante,
but that's the same thing with Foreman.
He had 1,200 last year, Andrew.
Yeah, but Andrew, that's the same thing with Foreman, though.
He played a full
the same
season
thing you're saying.
Year. He had as many yards as Foreman did in 12 games, 2 years in a row.
But listen, think about how much Foreman had. Foreman was what?
Dante Foreman did, except for last year when he was running crazy in a blowout. What has he done?
Right. He wasn't a starter, Andrew. He was not a starter. Derrick Henry was a starter.
The week 7.
He wasn't a starter, Andrew. Derrick Henry was the man in front of him. But when he got in the game, he got into the game,
better when you have another guy out there who could be a weapon. Whenever you got a power running back coming out there, the defense knows what the fuck is coming. It limits your offense.
So let me ask you something, Elaine. When have Carolina Panthers ever had that?
Not only that, Howard, but with the running back we got now is a much more efficient runner, right? So I would love to have 4.1 yards carries on a pile of dust, right? But your boy Saunders is more efficient, and he's a more complete running back as far as being a weapon.
He just been in the league. He just been in the league longer. He just been in the league longer. That's all.
Cam Newton, right?
No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't.
He was in the league longer, probably.
No, he hasn't.
Howard, I'm gonna speak your language.
Sanders?
I'm gonna speak your language.
Not longer than Deontay Foreman. Hell no.
Yes, he was.
Came when he had a pass catching running back, right?
Those
were his best years.
No, sir. No, sir.
His efficiency went way up when he had.
Hold on, Elaine. You ain't gonna fast talk that. Elaine, you ain't gonna fast talk that. That's bullshit right there.
Go ahead.
Okay, because he had Jonathan Stewart.
Right.
He had Tolbert.
Right.
He had them type of. So we went to the Super Bowl with that.
You haven't proved me wrong yet. I said his best season as far as being efficient as a quarterback, completion percentage, his efficiency. Touchdown to interception ratios was the best when he had a pass catching running back. He got.
Well, who are you talking about, McCaffrey? But we still didn't go nowhere. We didn't go nowhere, man. That's the point I'm making. You only talking about stats.
Hey, Howard, Morgan Captain Mo say stop spewing that bullshit.
2017
Listen. We can talk about individual stats, but I like performance on the fucking field, man. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Hey, Howard, 2015 was all defense, brother. I'm sorry.
You can say what you want to, but we had Ginn. We had a lot of wide receivers that were catching.
Ginn didn't do shit that year, man. He had 35 catches.
Howard, you say you like performance on the field. You like performance on the field, but Miles Sanders had better performance on the field yesterday. Last year, I mean.
In 15, we had Ginn catching deep passes.
Man. Bro, he had 35.
Yeah, we passed.
Hold on. You say we passed it, but he brought up 2015. I'm just saying, on the field, we did damn good without these catching running backs, dog. Like you said,
brother, Ted
we had Tolbert, we had Stewart, and these guys don't hardly catch the ball on the backfield. They run and pound your team to death.
Hey, wasn't that one year that Cam Newton completed like 53% of his passes or some shit like that?
See, you're going into all that. That's individual stats, man. We're talking about wins. We're talking about wins and losses. And
Howard,
they went 16 and 1 that year.
That individual
Dude, I'm just trying to tell you one thing, that he went 15 and 1.
Hey, we moving on, man.
All right, Howard, calm your ass down.
He ain't listening.
Howard's birthday.
You talk about individual stats, though. Individual.
Well, Howard.
When I say Cam Newton, he stops listening, bro. He just goes on a
No, as a team, we were successful,
That's
Elaine.
my bad, man.
I don't care that you can point out individual stats. That don't mean shit.
All right, so
that don't mean a damn thing.
You gonna let me talk? So
how good did the Carolina Panthers play?
Moving on.
In 2015, dog. Answer that question. How good did they play?
Hey, Elaine, Howard on your ass.
He's just talking over me, man.
I'm not talking over you. That's the facts. I'm saying that I'm screaming. I'm thinking I gotta talk that long. Let me calm it down. The fact is, we went 15 and 1. Now you may have facts. You may have facts. You may have individual facts.
You just say that's book talking, right? So
yeah, but I'm just saying, Elaine, you're talking about individual stats that didn't really mean anything in that 2015 15 and 1 season. That's all I'm trying to break down to you, bro.
Well, he ain't listening, man. He ain't listening.
Well, I understand. Hey, Howard, we understand, but you do know 2015 was a long fucking time ago. That era has long been gone.
I understand that, but Carolina has tried different things since then, and we still haven't been successful. We had McCaffrey.
All right,
hold on. We had McCaffrey, and isn't he a person who can catch the ball out the backfield?
Hey,
how successful have we really been?
God damn, are you gonna stop talking, Howard? I'm
going to keep talking because you want to break down individual stats. But we're talking about success as the team, as a whole team. Success.
Howard, I'm going to just say something very simple to you. It's hard to be successful when your quarterback's completing 55% of his passes. That's an individual stat, but that affects your team, brother. Right?
Well, so you just said Cam did it. You said Cam did it, and he got all the way to the Super Bowl with it.
God damn.
So I don't. That's the last time we've been successful, dude. Since Cam.
Hey, no, I'm good, man. When I start hitting them with the numbers, that's that book talk.
You can talk the numbers, but listen, Cam completed 53%. You said. But he still went to the Super Bowl?
I didn't say that. I didn't say he completed 50%
okay.
Super Bowl year. I wasn't talking about the Super Bowl year.
Okay, what did he complete that year?
About 59%.
I think it was like 59%.
Okay, so that still ain't that much better. God damn.
Like 62 or 63.
Listen. Again, 2015, Cam Newton had the best starting field position in the league, man. So he didn't have to go far to score, right?
Facts. Hey, hold on, Elaine. Hold on, Howard. Hold on, Elaine. Shout out. Hey, hold on, Howard. Shout out, Andrew for their cash app. Say one good season don't make a career. Goddammit. Shout out, Howard.
Hey,
one good season don't make a career.
So, and here's the thing. Here's Howard. This is what you don't realize. Yeah. The defense was so locked in. Nobody on offense really did nothing spectacular. Ted Ginn had 10 touchdowns on 35 catches. So every 3 catches was a touchdown. But that's because we were so close to the end zone all the fucking time. The red zone. I'm sorry. So at the end of the day, that year was all about defense, man. You can't. That's why Howard. Listen to me, Howard. That's why Cam Newton only finished over 500.
We had Cordry. We had.
Howard, are you gonna let me finish, brother? Brother, hold on, Howard. God damn.
Go ahead,
Howard. So what speaks volumes is 3 seasons over 500 in 8 years. That's what that type of shit gets you. You keep bringing up one fucking season. Let's talk about all 8.
That's all we can talk about.
I don't like that, Elaine. I don't like that, Elaine. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful as fuck to Cam, bro. I don't like that.
What have we done lately?
We gotta put Howard ass on mute. He won't listen to shit. Nobody's saying to us black ass.
Hey,
what the hell, Howard? Calm your ass down. Everybody hear your ass, nigga.
Oh, my bad. I'm in this car, man.
Hey, Al, you said you disagree with me, bro. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Nah, yeah. That's kind of that's a disrespect for the Cam, bro. Because we had a chance to win every week, man. But the defense, man, Ron Rivera let us down as a coach. The motherfucking defense was terrible.
I think what you mean, bro,
fall off so fast.
I think what you mean is
the GM let us down. The GM let us down. Gettleman let us down too.
Yeah. You know what? Like, I'm gonna get on your side with that.
You don't resign people.
They could have did more. They could have did more to help Cam. I'm with you. I'm with you on that. They could have did more to give Cam weapons, but the results are the results, though. But every week Cam was exciting. I'll give you that. But he didn't necessarily play in a way that was conducive to winning all the time. Go ahead, Howard. I know you got more to say.
The point is that Cam Newton had a remarkable year or two, but there was 21 other players out there that has as much to do with them getting to that Super Bowl as he did.
I would say even more so.
That whole team came together. It wasn't just Cam.
Right.
So, that we've got.
No, it wasn't just Cam. It was the defense.
The numbers weren't even that great that year, to be honest with you.
Crazy.
He had better seasons.
Nah, his numbers were good, bro. He had better seasons, but his numbers are good. It was like 35-10.
Right. So I don't mean
it was like 35-10 with like 10 or 12 rushing touchdowns.
In comparison to what he's done in the past, his numbers those weren't even his best seasons statistically. So there was something else going on that got us there, not necessarily him tearing it up.
No, hey man, you sound bad. Elaine, you sound bad.
If this was the swag Super Bowl or some shit like
that.
Hey,
Elaine, you gotta stop with that, man. You trying to down that. That's the last time we had a good season, dog. I ain't even want to go back in the past. I don't want to go back in the past. But it is what we've been lately.
Numbers, brother. If I said
the numbers sound good, Elaine. It sounds good.
If he finished over 500 only 3 times out of 8 years, that's just a number, man.
Elaine, it sounds good, but he did something.
I'm not saying it makes him look bad, but
but he still did something. With all those bad numbers, like you say, he still did something good.
He did something good, yes.
Okay, so what are you arguing about?
What I'm telling you is that we started this whole argument when I said his most efficient years were when he had a running back who could get open underneath. He actually
hold up. The only time he had a running back like that was
Stewart did catch passes out the backfield. Catch passes out the backfield. Stewart did catch passes out the backfield.
Yeah, I caught him, but not that much.
Yeah, so when he got Christian McCaffrey was the first time he got into the mid-60s. Cam started getting real efficient around 2016, 2017, 2018.
But what was the turnout?
So 2018, Cam started 6-2. I would even agree he was on to the best season of his career in 2018 before he got hurt. Oh, 2017.
Okay. So now you get another quarterback in, right? To replace Cam, right?
Would have been straight that year, man. We would have won like 12 or 13 games.
I agree.
So they still got McCaffrey though, and you still can throw the ball to McCaffrey. What the fuck happened?
Nah, bro. He couldn't throw the
bro, you're doing so much yelling. I understand that was a question.
I'm just saying what happened. That was what you said we should have, and we had it. That's all we had that.
Howard, what's the question, bro?
The question is when Cam got hurt. Yeah. And he also had that type of running back that you're saying we would be successful with, right? So even though he got hurt and he went out, and another quarterback come in, we still should have some.
Okay, Howard, I'm about to answer this question very thoroughly, man. I need you to listen, brother. I need you to listen, okay?
Hey, hold on, Elaine, hold up. I got a cash app for you, brother. Shout out Walt Senior. Say, ask Elaine how Cam completed 65% of his completions against New England. Yeah, I mean, he want to know how did Cam do that?
Are we talking about an individual game? So you're going to ask me how he completed 65% of his passes in a year. He completed 59% of his passes. Next question.
You're the one who want to talk about these individual stats. Damn. You're the one who bring up all these individual stats.
What the hell? I'm sure there was games that Cam. Hey, those years that year he finished with 53% completion rate. I'm pretty sure there was a game he finished in the 70s, but overall it was bad. Now let me answer Howard's question, right? Howard, what you gotta understand, Sam Darnold is like one of my favorite examples. Sam Darnold only looked good maybe twice in a
Hey,
Panthers uniform.
Elaine, keep talking that shit. I'll be right back in. Right back in. Keep talking your shit.
Yeah. So when Cam Newton got hurt, it was very interesting. We had guys like Kyle Allen come in. Kyle Allen looked a lot better than he should have because he was able to lean on Christian McCaffrey as a pass-catching running back. When we had Sam Darnold looked good twice. Sam Darnold looked good twice. His first year here, the first 3 games, and after those first three games, Christian, that was 3-0. Christian McCaffrey went out. All of a sudden, Sam Darnold sucks. We need to replace him. Then the second time he looked good, to your credit, is when your boy who left was actually breaking records and he was having like 120 rushing yards a game, right? So at the end of the day, Christian McCaffrey was an amplifier. He made bad quarterbacks look halfway decent. That's what a good running back who can catch out the backfield does for you. He adds extra dynamic. He becomes the running back's best friend. He increases the running back's the quarterback's efficiency.
Why the hell we were successful? No, that's what you got to answer.
Bro, because CMC got hurt. Because CMC got hurt. What are you talking about, Howard? Because CMC got hurt. That's why we were successful.
CMC got hurt, right? He got hurt, right?
Right.
That's what you're saying? That's the reason. That's the reason.
That's the reason.
We were 3-0 before he got hurt.
Okay, so what about the following year and the year after that?
The following year, we traded.
He was hurt again, wasn't he?
No. We didn't trade him yet now. We just traded him this year going by.
Oh, he got hurt 2 years in a row, did he not? Hold on.
Right. So right there. Let's stop right there now. He got hurt 3 years in a row.
Oh, it was 3 years.
You telling me? Yeah, it was three in a row. And he got that big money and all that shit and got hurt right after that. So what I'm saying to you, that doesn't help us with him being hurt. If that what we need, look at there, he was hurt. You see what I'm saying?
You lost.
No, Foreman came in there. Foreman came in there right after him. Foreman came in there right after him and tore it up.
You lost me.
Right after him.
So Howard,
he didn't miss a beat.
Howard, the point is, Christian McCaffrey is an amplifier. Every quarterback that plays with him improves their efficiency by having a running back that can run routes that well and get open, right? That's why Cam Newton. So when you say, "Oh, we didn't win," winning is more than just one player.
I didn't say it was one player. I didn't say it was one player. I started naming wide receivers and every goddamn thing else, Elaine.
Okay.
Howard, we're talking about. This is what Elaine's talking about. Elaine is talking about be able to get a running back on like linebackers and D linemen dropping into the flat.
How do you think Sean Payton? How do you think? Wait. Why do you think people like Sean Payton, Bill Belichick are successful? They create mismatches, and they do it with the running back or whatever tools they have. They don't. Those teams, the high power offenses don't have.
I understand
they
that,
don't have
but we haven't been successful, man.
One-dimensional players on them, man. That's the point that I was making.
This guy Foreman only been on the team half of a fucking season.
And you wonder why Foreman bounced around? Why Foreman?
He hasn't bounced around like that. He only been on one other team. What you mean bounce around?
He's on the Bears. How come Sanders bouncing around? The Panthers. Listen, he got signed for $2 million, man. That lets you know what the NFL thinks about.
Okay, so what about Sanders? You don't call that bouncing around?
Sanders got paid. No, Sanders
second team
the whole damn time.
Okay,
yeah, this is the second team.
We failed to sign him. We failed to sign Foreman, man. We failed.
Deontay Foreman got drafted by the Houston Texans in like 2018 or 2017.
Then he went to the Tennessee Titans.
Then he went to the Titans.
Right.
Then he went to the Panthers.
Right. He's with the Bears.
He's with the Bears. He refused to keep what that boy was doing, man.
He signed for $2 million. He signed for $2 million. That lets you know what GMs think about that position and his value.
Well,
he's a journeyman, and he had one or two good seasons. One or two good seasons. 2 seasons. Yeah, 2 good seasons.
Bigger yard per carry than this dude.
He wasn't a starter. He wasn't a starter. It's just like
I don't care about that.
Okay, it's just like Frankie Louisville. He was never a starter. He blasted off. You know.
Listen, Howard. His success was more about the offensive line than his own doing, man. Chuba Hubbard.
Well, you can try to put it on who you want to put it on. We're not going to take that away from him now. That's crazy.
And Chuba Hubbard was at 5 yards a fucking carry last year. This offense is dominated.
Yeah, because he had Foreman beating the fucking defense to death, and then he came in and clear and good. You know that. You know that. Don't even.
And Howard, this man's still not going to be a starter this year with the Bears. Right. He's still not going to be a full-time starter with the Bears. So what do you think they think? You know what I'm saying?
One-dimensional player and limit your offense for a mother. Well, he ran. We got him out of here.
Oh shit! Howard's out of there. Yeah, but he's still not going to be. He's still not going to be a starter with.
Right.
You know, so this is what they think about him. I mean, this just what the NFL thinks about him. I mean, he's okay running back, bro, when he gets his chance.
I fucked up.
But he's not starting.
Hey, when you mentioned Cam Newton, bro, he puts his fingers in his ear and he starts yelling, bro. So that was my fault, man.
That was your fault. Yeah, you did fuck up on that one.
I don't need to mention Cam Newton to Howard, man.
But Louvu, he's always flashed. He was only with the Jets for like one or two seasons before, you know.
Yeah, they fucked up on that one. And
when they fucked up on that one.
He immediately started performing when he came to us.
Yeah. You could see the flashes with it, and then he's a full-time starter now, man. He's gonna be straight, bro. This Justin Houston signing.
Yeah.
This Justin Houston signing and
well, go ahead, bro. I'm listening.
This Justin Houston signing and this Deion Jones signing that we got middle linebackers. We can move Louvu around the field like a chess piece, bro. Him and Chin. Come on, man. Imagine he's
gonna be our Palomalu, man. It's like he was much better, man. Motherfuckers was clowning when I said, look, he was declining at safety. He didn't belong at safety. We were ranked 30th in safeties last year. His PFF grade was like 59. He needs to be moved back closer to the offense, to the line of scrimmage where he can dominate and use his speed and size, man.
Yeah,
and that's what we're going to do.
Speed and size, quickness and stuff. But you're disrespecting Palomalu when you say that, though. But
I said Palomalu role, not that. Yeah.
Palomalu play everywhere, bro. Over the middle thing. That boy played deep.
I saw Palomalu be on the damn line, put his foot on the line of scrimmage like he was going to rush, and then made an interception 30, 40 yards down the field. You know
that's how he got down. Yeah. Shout out, Elaine, Howard, everybody on the panel, my guy Andrew T. Wells for holding me down. Hey, man, my baby's fucking around. My little boy know how to open the circuit breaker box up there. That little motherfucker cut the goddamn circuit breaker off on my ass. I think in the house playing this shit. I had to whoop his little ass a couple times doing this shit. Yeah, man.
I almost died today, I was in the motherfucking shower. Nigga took a fucking wrong step or some shit. Next thing I know, I'm on the motherfucking ground and shit.
Hey, you all right?
Hey, shout out to Robert, was just in my backstage. Pull back up, my G. You jumped out on
me. Howard. Come on, Howard. You back more?
Hold on, fellas. Now, before y'all carry on, I do got to work in the morning. I got to roll. This was the end of part 2. I appreciate y'all boys for holding me down while I had that goddamn malfunction. I know you boys. I love you boys, man. Shout out everybody in the chat, members and everybody. We gone.
Members Monday, talking shit Tuesday.
I'll get at you later, Elaine.
Yeah, we gonna continue.
Hey, but one love though. We still Panther boys forever.
Hey, for real, man. Real talk. You're wrong 99% of the time, man.
I might be wrong.
I think I said we gone, fella.
I'm still throwing punches up.
Peace, y'all.